Kidney. About the kidney, now first you have to define the side of the kidney and then you have to identify the anterior relations. Right. Now always the side determination is superior, inferior, medial, lateral, anterior, posterior. All the 6 sides should be determined. Medial should be hilum, lateral should be convex. Superiorly it has got suprarenal gland, inferiorly it is smooth and convex. Right. Anterior relation, as this is medial, this is anterior relation, this is posterior relation. According to the pelvis. The pelvis is posterior. It is VAP, vein, artery and pelvis. Right. And the ureter should go downwards. If you keep it like this, it will come up. So it is going downwards.
How can we do differentiation between the right and left?
Right. Now this is posterior. The pelvis is posterior. So it will come posterior. If I am putting like this, then this becomes anterior. Right.
No,
so
no.
I'll put it like
between
this.
The right and left kidney.
Yes, this is that is what I am saying. You have to define from the hilum, vein, artery, pelvis. When you call vein, artery, pelvis,
In the right.
in any of the right or left, I don't know what it is. When I pull it, I'll see that vein is anterior. So vein is anterior, and this is posterior. So I think that this is the anterior surface, this is posterior surface. Then I will define whether this should be up, because suprarenal is above, so this is above. So superior surface, this is inferior. Lateral is smooth, and medial is hilum. Right. So I put it as right.
Right.
So now I see that this is lateral, this is smooth. The medial is having VAP. I'm not putting it like this. Okay, because this becomes anterior. So I'll put it like this. So this is right kidney. Once you define that this is the right kidney, then anterior relations and posterior relations. Posterior relations, there are 3 vertical muscles. First is psoas major, second is quadratus lumborum, and the third is transverse abdominis. Then the 3 nerves which are going like this. Number 1 is subcostal or T12, then is ilio-hypogastric, and then is ilio-inguinal. Right. This area is for the suprarenal. Then there are 2 ribs, generally 11th and 12th. On the right side, because of the liver, it has gone down. So only 1 rib, 12th rib is coming. Right. On the left side, both 11th and 12th ribs are, because there is no liver. Clear? Now, anterior surface, on the right side, what are the structures? So generally what comes into the mind, superior and medial, this is suprarenal. Then there is hepatic area. Then the liver is coming like this. Just below the liver, here we have the C of the duodenum. The C of the duodenum coming just below the liver. And then onto towards the hilum, here is the head. In the C, there is head of the pancreas. Right? The pancreas will go like this. Okay? Below, in the inferior part, again divided into lateral and medial part. Lateral part is always colon, so on the right colic flexion. On the left side, it is the coils of the intestine. Clear? So this becomes the anterior relation of the right kidney. Then we consider that this is the left kidney. The same kidney is left. Don't look at the ureter. Right? So this is the left kidney. So the left kidney, what are the relations? Superior medially, same. Left suprarenal. Then here comes 3 impressions. This is for the
Stomach. Pancreas.
The pancreas will come for the spleen. So spleen is here and the tail of the pancreas will come here. So between tail of the pancreas and the suprarenal, here this area is for the stomach. The stomach, tail of the pancreas, the spleen. Then the lower part, if you see, lower part is having again 2. Medial side, coils of the intestine, medial side. Lateral side is colic flexure. So this is the left colic flexure or the splenic flexure. Clear? So this is about the right and left kidneys, the impressions on the kidneys. Kidney, we can ask about this is the cut section of the kidney. In the cut section, the outer part, the cut section is called as cortex. The inner, this pink part is called as medulla. Medulla consists of many pyramids. Pyramid has got the apex and the base. The apex is also called as papillae. Between the pyramids, the cortical area, the cortical zone is called as renal columns. We can ask about the renal column, we can ask about the pyramid, or we can ask about the papilla. From the calyceal system, we can ask this pointed area, these are minor calyx. When they join together, This area is called as major calyx. All these major calyx, they open into the pelvis. Pelvis continues in the ureter. So we will be asking about the calyceal system, about the papilla and the pyramid, and the renal column.
That's minor and major. Whereas
This is the minor. These are the minor. Can you see this pointed area? These are the minor calyx, which receive the collecting ducts. They combine together to form this dilated structure. These are the major papilla, the major calyx. The major calyx, all them open in this area. This is the pelvis. Pelvis continues as the ureter. So this is all from the. These are straight arteries or vasa recta. These are the straight arteries, arcuate arteries, which will form vasa recta. Clear? This is about the inferior cut section of the internal features of the